It's week 6 of the NFL, and we'll see the Steelers' rookie wide receiver. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And coming out with them, it's the rookie, their second-round draft pick. A first down throw for Fields. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll motion over Henry. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he's in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown on the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off.
Steelers offense led by their wide receiver heading out for their second possession. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense for the first half of the season. You can see it there. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second and 7. A give, and here comes Harris. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Fields. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Play action now for Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. And
Still
it draws
down.
the flag. Give up the middle to Harris. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll work now on second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting him to the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Fields on 2nd and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Fields. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. One quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. A run. Here's Harris. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Fields now. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. On the ground, this is Harris. Crazy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now it's Harris. Harris, first down, he's not done. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Now it is 1st and goal. Fields to throw. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
There's that man again. Another catch.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Geno Smith, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Lamar Jackson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On first down, right back to Harris.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to throw is Fields. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. The defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. Now 10 catches in the game. Here's 1st and 10. Fields. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back.
Here we go. Tonight.
1st down. Fields. That'll be caught along the sideline. Good work there. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Then Jefferson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Fields. Whoa.
Pass interference. Offense.
Second down. It's Fields. It's to the sideline and caught by Pickens.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down. To throw is Fields. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Here we go. We're good.
On the give, it's Harris. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Steelers.
They go play action with Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They run it over center with Harris. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll motion over Henry. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Fields. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And his fine first half of the season continues. That's already his 50th catch. Well on his way to the century mark, and maybe even more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Here we go. You got a mini.
Off the play action, here's Fields. This is caught at the 2. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Harris. And he will score again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.